Hello,
Morning.
I'm Stretch, and I'm from Grinders. Actually, I'm not from Grinders. I'm Stretch. I'm a sculptor in Kansas City. I'm based in Kansas City, who opened a restaurant called Grinders, and soon opening another one called Grinders West, which is an alternative to our fantastic pizza, cheesesteaks, full bar, blah, blah, blah. And Grinders has just been off the hook recently, to use words of my friend Guy Fieri from the Food Network, which Grinders has been on several times at this point. Grinders is doing great, even with all the P&L crap that's going on up the street. And for those that don't know, that's the Power and Light District. There's a lot of problems with that and a lot of restaurants closing down around, but we're really fortunate that we actually have a niche market and a great group of clientele who come and support Grinders. And I think the secret to Grinders is it's never the same. Consistency in food, yes, but the environment and the space is always changing. We've added a music venue in the past 2 years, which is great. The menu does change a little bit, but same good quality of food. And the lacking of soup, salad, and delis in the district, I'll say, is why we're opening up Grinders West. And Grinders West is really right next door to Grinders, and we don't want to have to confuse our people, so we're kind of using the same name, but it's just West. It's not way west, it's not south, it's right next door. Grinders West is going to have a totally different feel, a totally different flavor, and a totally different environment than Grinders. Original Grinders has kind of an alternative, kind of grungy kind of atmosphere. Grinders West is a cleaner, precise, green, savvy environment. Everything from LED lights, hot water on demand systems, recycled materials for lighting, a complete, healthy, savvy, take home, learn, educate environment going on in there. We're going to do cooking classes in there. We're going to have soups, salads, and deli, very healthy fares, inexpensive and comfortable food, I'd say. I won't just say, you know, chilies and pot pies, but it's, you know, the salmons and the nice salads and soups to go along with it. And we're going to do these cooking classes in there once a month where we'll have guest chefs come in and do their specialty, and also that way you go spend your money and spend time at other people's restaurants. But we want people to be able to eat at home at the same time and spend time with their families. And young people, rather than eating out all the time, you can learn to cook correctly and do a pork chop or a chicken breast or something. Prepare your meals and then take them home. It's not necessarily a new concept, but we're going to kind of have a singles gathering at the same time and learn about wines and things like that. And while you're there, you know, our whole kitchen's on wheels, so everything will roll away and you'll have your own workstations. And so we've taken a whole bunch of different ideas that are out there and compiled them into our new restaurant. And then all the tables, of course, because we got to have the art side, is all made by, the ones right now, we have 22 different artists that are making the tables for the restaurant that we'll auction off every year and give the money to the artists.
Cool. Who are some of the artists that have created the tables?
Ooh, let's see. We have the amazing Holly Hayden, who's making a table. Our friend Tom, Shaka Tom as we call him, is making a table, who's a painter. The great puppet master Paul Mesner's making tables. So there's a variety. Lori Erickson's making a table. Jason Meyer's making a table. We have two different size tables. There's a tall table and then a smaller table. One for stools or one sit down, but all the tables can butt up next to each other. Some are electric tables with neon in them, or games. Some are just straightforward pieces of artwork. Martin Kale made a fantastic table made out of plaster. So we gave the artists the parameters of a box. We gave them the table that had a certain dimension and asked for them to fill the box with art, any form or fashion they wanted to. We didn't want to curate it necessarily. We've only had to curate one at this point just because it wasn't followed all the way through. But other than that, all the artists came through with great ideas and executed the project well beyond what I expected. So it's going to be interesting, and it sets the bar for next season. And it will be a big gathering, and when we sell the tables off, they can either be hung on a wall or bought and purchased as a table. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting seeing how it happens.
What else do people need to know about Grinders West?
Ooh. It's going to be the hip place to be. It's not real pretentious, and it's just good, fun place to be. We'll see how that unfolds as well. I think we'll get the clientele down here, and you know, we're trying to make a destination spot. We refer to ourselves here as the other white meat, and we're really hoping that it's going to survive and keep more people in the Crossroads rather than crossing to the other side of the tracks.
Cool. And when will Grinders West open?
We're looking at the second week of October to be open, and for first Friday of October, which I believe is the 3rd this year, we're going to have an opening just of the tables. So there won't be any chairs. We'll probably have some light hors d'oeuvres and some cocktails in there. But it's let people see and get the buzz out and check out all the tables, because the tables really are substantial. It's almost like when they open up the museums in Bilbao and see the architecture for the art before the food of the art comes in. So it's going to be an interesting dynamic that happens there.